Hi, my name is Johan Young, and this is Team Lonegate's project for the Port of Helsinki's One Gate system, combining access control with smooth day-to-day operations. The case we were given for this project was to combine the current multi-gate operations seen within the Port of Vuosaari into one efficient gate system, with the addition of any value-added services that were deemed viable. Next, Lucas will talk about the cargo that is seen within the port.
Thank you, Johan. To better understand the context of our project, we first set out to discover what types of cargo flow through the Vuosaari harbor. We identified 5 main categories: trailers and lorries, containers, terminal units, unitized cargo, and vehicle calls. Having that knowledge helped us develop an understanding of the current situation of port operations at Vuosaari harbor. Next to you, Lisa.
Thank you, Lucas. Each of our spheres of life requires progress because the lack of development is equal to degradation. After all interviews that we have done, we are pleased to present you the research of current situation. To begin with, it is decentralized system. The main gate, it is blue area, have only access permit, no cargo information at the gate, no value-added services, no additional information such as estimated time of arrival, estimated time of departure, verified gross mass, and shipping instructions. Let's speak about current situation at the operator gates. It is orange area. To begin with, cargo checked automatically or manually by operators. Big infrastructure, no acknowledgement from the gates, no additional technology, contradictions and overwriting of different operator permissions. Up to you, Ashutosh. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lisa. After understanding the current situation and interviews with the current gate service provider, Busy System, we then studied the technology available, which would help us with this case assignment. To capture the container code, we have optical character recognition. Then we have license plate recognition, which captures the license plate of the vehicle. Further, we have radio frequency identification, pre-booking system, automatic damage detection, and measurement pool, which weighs the vehicle when in motion and also measures the length of the vehicle. We then reworked the operation in the form of flowchart and came up with new ideas for this new gate system. So the main gate will be a centralized gate. All the operators will need to send in information to the centralized database. The gate will then give an access permit after verification of this information. Further rework of operation will be explained by Johan.
Thank you, Ashutosh. The access permit given to the driver can then be checked automatically by the system. At the same time, once the vehicle enters the port, value-added services such as weighing and motion scaling, measurement cameras, and damage detection photos will have been activated. The vehicle will then be guided to the operator area it needs to visit. However, if its cargo requires manual checks, it will then be guided to a necessary check area. And all of the recorded information is then notified to the operator's terminal operating system. And as you can see, every function has not been completely moved to the main operating gate. After interviewing the operators and ferry lines, we found that due to the wide variety of cargo that comes into the port, specific use cases would continue to require manual checks. However, we were able to automate many functions seen within the port. Specific use cases such as self-driving units, specifically trucks and tractors, dangerous cargoes, damage assessments, and any additional inspections would still need to be done manually. Now to Mari for the comparison of the old and new system, as well as our implementation timeline created for the Port of Helsinki.
Thank you, Johan. We are now moving on to the comparison of the existing and new gate systems. The once only principle here applies to the centralized booking system, permissions database, and validation on entry. A significant reduction of unnecessary infrastructure, such as duplicate hardware and obsolete structures, is planned. We have taken care that any data from the common pool is only distributed to the rightfully entitled parties. The value-added services include weigh and motion scales, automatic measuring service, and damage detection. And now on to the implementation plan. This shows approximately how long each stage of establishing this system would be. So far, we have looked into the technological possibilities and conducted interviews with each of the port operators. We expect that to continue within the port community into 2022. In the procurement phase, potential vendors for both IT solutions and the hardware will be assessed for suitability, and offers will be asked. The next stage involves gathering and organizing of access permit and other data, and preparing it for being sent to the vendor and compiling the database. The pre-booking system can then be built, tested, and launched. After that, the access control hardware will be installed. Once again, we have some testing to do, and then the new system is running. Any problems will be resolved on the go. Finally, unnecessary hardware and structures will be removed. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any questions, we will take them now.